Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Psychic TV International. My name is Harry T. Now, I've just realised we're not streaming on the page, and I've worked out why that happens, and I've got to let my producer know. So my producer and I were troubleshooting some technical things behind the scenes a couple of days ago, and we were making some extra links, and then we were deleting some extra links, and I Googled it, and I forgot to tell my producer this. So when you sort of create a link and then you change the link, or you delete a link on this StreamYard, it sort of creates a block in your streaming page. So now we've worked out why we don't stream sometimes. So we've worked it out. So the good news is the video is working. Bad news is we won't be streaming on the page. So those of you who are watching, you have very cleverly found us by pressing the logo, which is the round button on the top of the page. Which means it'll be hard for you guys to watch this back, but oh well, c'est la vie. At least we have video and audio, because that was the most important thing that we needed to troubleshoot. And I had a feeling tonight will be I had a feeling something will not stream tonight, and it didn't, which is fine. But you guys who do find us, good work, little detectives, because it's not the first time that's happened, but now I know why that happens. Hey, Andrew. Hi, Graceful from YouTube. Hi, Beth. Hi, Jocelyn. Hi. You clever little people over there who have found it in that circle. So AM, if you're listening, if you could just share the video somehow into things, that'd be amazing, just because we're not streaming on the feed. That would be great. And yeah, so that's how it happens. So for those of you who do use StreamYard, not many of you probably do, but for those of you who do use it, if you ever create a link to go live onto your Facebook page, if you ever change that for whatever reason, we had to change it because we were trying to get the video to work. It does affect the stream. So basically, our beautiful producer has just shared the video. It is not streaming like a normal feed does, but if you look at the page, our wonderful producer has shared it. It is very different. It's not a normal live stream video like that we normally get, but it will do. Okay. So, and hi to all you YouTubers who are watching. Hi, Clarence. Hey, Jade and Jason. Hey, Jen. My goodness, can you believe we've finished Easter? Like, it's unbelievable. I think it's the Orthodox Easter coming up. Jen, I think your Easter's coming up. I'm pretty sure you're Greek. But it's unbelievable. We are already heading towards halfway through the year. Isn't that crazy? It's unreal. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? Good to see you. Now, for all of those who have found us, thank you so much for finding us. Basically, just like and share this video. That will be really important tonight, so more people can see it. Otherwise, it's okay. Those who are meant to see it tonight will see it. As I said, the priority was getting the video to work, because last week, as you know, we had an audio-only show, and we nearly had an audio-only show again, but we didn't want that. We wanted to make sure our video was working. So we spent a really long time on it, and we fixed it. But then I Googled it afterwards, and I thought, oh no, it means we're not going to stream. But you know what? We had to have a video, so then that was worth it. Christian said, oh, Harry, you've had a haircut. Do you know what? I haven't. I had it maybe like 2 weeks ago. But I think before 2 weeks ago, I hadn't had it cut for a while. So maybe if you haven't been on for 2 weeks, I have. And last week you wouldn't have seen me because we had no video. It was on the audio. Who else is here? Good to see you. Oh, there's some new people I'm not familiar with before. Fabulous. Okay, great. So if you could please like and share this video, that would be fantastic. And of course, the website that you will see on the bottom of your screen, psychictvaustralia.com, and also psychictvinternational.com. As you know, we are Psychic TV International, but we also have the name Psychic TV Australia. So whatever you want to call us, we're okay with. I will let you know who is logged in right now. On phone numbers, if you want a reading one-on-one over the phone, you can call in Australia 02907 10199. Our international number worldwide is +61 488 25177. You've got Blessed Beth right now logged in on pin 9150. You've got Brooklyn the Medium logged in on pin 9905. You've got Jag from the UK on pin 9160. And you've got Natalie Norton Baker, Psychic Hall of Fame, absolute superstar, on pin 9810. So all of those 4 very gifted psychics are logged in right now for you to call if you'd like a reading one-on-one. That's the best way to do it, and they're available, so definitely call them up. Hey Diane, good to see you. So please like and share this video. That would be fantastic. And of course, once you've done that, if you would like to ask, we've got Terri on tonight, which is really exciting. If you would like to ask Terri a question, you can definitely ask a question if you've liked and shared the video, but just make sure you write that you've done so. Press, the like button and the share button, and then in the comment box, hi, I've liked and shared, will I sell my house, or whatever your question might be. But make sure you specify that you have liked and shared the video with your question. And I can check if you've done it correctly because I've got a little tracker system. So make sure you do that. And I will do my best to be onto it and help you guys doing it correctly if you don't do it correctly. But most of you do it right. So that's good. All right, let's bring on our fabulous Terri. Let's add to the stage.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Doing good, Terri. I'm doing good. How did you go for surgeries?
Fabulous. For those who don't know, and there's no reason you should, I've had 2 knee replacements in the last few months, and had a big test last night. Had to go to a function where I had to stand up for some hours, and a little bit tired this morning, but passed with flying colours. So not too bad for 4 weeks post-surgery. I'm pretty good.
Terri, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I know. I'm amazed.
How many hours do you think you were at the party?
It was about 2.5 hours, but I did get to sit down for a little bit. And that's a little bit exciting. Let me tell you, it wasn't just a party. For those of you out there, and if there are any out there who are Survivor fans, I was actually lucky enough to score a seat for the grand finale recording.
Oh, amazing. That's huge. Yeah, Survivor's
so
amazing.
I know who won. And it's not even using any mystic charms. I was there.
I love it.
But I have signed a non-disclosure agreement, so bad luck, folks. Can't say anything.
Exactly. So don't ask Terri for any spoilers.
No.
But Terri, that's great news that you that's really impressive. Well done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Terri, for those people who aren't familiar with you, most people know you. We were really looking forward to having you tonight. Actually, you were one of the reasons that Anne-Marie and I were purposely making sure the video worked, because last week we didn't have a video, and I said, we didn't have a video, it was only audio, and then we made sure that the video was going to work, because I said, I want to talk to Terri, I want to see how she's doing, because I knew that you had your surgery ago, and then I thought, I don't want it to be an audio only show because I want to see Terri, I want to know how she's going.
She's going real well. She's going real well.
Well, Terri, please tell people how you can help them, because you are very fascinating and you're great. So I'd love to know. Well, they would love to know, actually.
Well, I use a whole lot of stuff when I do readings. It's not just, pulling a card or whatever. In fact, the card is something that leads to something that you need to discuss. In fact, Harry knows that I'm really interested in the history of spirituality, and particularly in Australia. And around, I think it was around the 1910s or 1915s when there was a chap by the name of Carl Jung, a very famous psychiatrist, along with, Sigmund Freud, that sort of area. And he believed in tarot cards. And his thoughts were, once you turn a card, unless you're doing it for yourself and you go, I don't like those, I'm going to do it again. Yeah. You can't avoid what's in front of you. So when you get something like that and you get the card, you have to deal with these issues. So regardless of, how you might think it applies to you, then it fits in with your dead people who might want to jump in and have a chat about that particular thing. So there's a whole lot of stuff that happens when you turn over one simple card. It's not just one thing. It's using all of your skills together, and I'm sure that that all of the people on the TV, Psychic Terri International, do the same thing. So you're really getting a whole lot of skills, and you're getting a whole lot of information that comes to us in all different manners.
Oh, I love that, Terri. I love how you just said that. That was great. No, really, really amazing. Okay, let's get to start. And who can we start with? Let's just see. I think we're going to actually start with Diane. I would love to start with you, actually. Diane has said, I've liked and shared. Are there any messages from my loved ones? Thank you.
Look, I've got someone here, and this to me feels like, I'm sorry, I'm now getting the, just in case anyone doesn't know, I'm actually an empath, so I get a bit of what someone passed from. I've got something going on in my chest at the moment, really hard to get a breathe on. It feels like a father figure. I don't know if it's your father that's passed, but I have a couple of people. It's either father or grandfather, and there was an issue around the chest. I've also got a really bad issue in my shoulder from this one. I don't know if this is something to do with you and you haven't been taking care of yourself well enough, but I'm still getting this issue with the shoulder. The other thing about that is that, I don't know, it feels like there's some sort of anniversary around, that you would have missed someone being at, and you need to know that they were there, or they will be there if this thing's coming up fairly soon. And the other message I get is about the finances. So just because it's not the time to go and buy whatever you were going to do now, it's just chill a bit. Okay.
Great advice. Thank you, Terri. Thank you,
naggy.
Diane. Yeah, no, I think it was terrific. I think it was terrific. I'm used to seeing you in your genie bottle, actually. I was used
Well,
to.
I've got a new, it's not an iPad, it's a tablet.
Yeah.
And I thought I'll give this a try tonight, and I can't find the setting button so I can put my genie bottle up.
Got
So
you.
you've just
Yeah.
got my regular house tonight.
You'll have to play. I get what you're saying. You'll have to play around with that, because when I change devices, it's the same thing. You've got to find the set. It's a nightmare because it's changed everything. I get it.
Perhaps I could have done it a little earlier than 4:45. Yeah.
I totally get it. Totally get it. All right, let's do a YouTuber. Let's go to YouTube. Graceful is always lovely on YouTube. Hey, Graceful. Graceful said, I've liked and shared. Could Terri please let me know what I need to be aware of on my overseas trip? Please and thank you.
Everything if you're heading to the US. And let's hope you're not going to the Middle East anywhere. But look, there's some interesting stuff I'm seeing just here. You've got this card, and it's the house card, and it's about fortune, luck, and money and love, and it's talking about these things come to you, and you're blessed from above. So if you're taking off soon, the house also refers to the people you are around, or the people who take you in around them. So it's a really lovely card of comfort. So this tells me that you you will be in a comfortable position. Okay, you've got the ring card here too. The ring card's interesting in this. I don't know for what reason you're going overseas, or if indeed you are married, but the ring can be a card of warning, and it can be a card of love. So but it is it's a decision about something that you've got to lock into. So if there is something about your trip that you haven't decided on yet, whether you're going to an area that is perhaps a little more dangerous at the moment, I would rethink that, because you've got the bear card. Now the bear is in it. If you're looking at stock markets, you get a bull and a bear market. Okay, the bull market tosses it up, so it's a positive market. A bear market tears you down. So you've got to be really careful with the bear, because they say, be careful before you speak, because jealous words can make people weep. So this is a card, it can be a card of danger. So if you were looking at going into some area that's in trouble, then I would not, because you will be putting yourself in danger doing that. So make yourselves a contract between yourselves of where you're going to go, and I wouldn't be deviating from it at the moment, mate.
Got you. Okay, good advice. Thank you, Graceful. Okay, now let me see who we are going to go to now. Do you know what I think? Hold on. Let's do Kathy, because Kathy is Diane's sister. So you did Diane like just before, and then this is her sister. Kathy liked and shared, just wondering if everything will go well in May with the financial advisor. I'm getting ready to retire. Thank you, Terri and Harry. Oh, I love that.
No, listen, these are really positive cards, Kathy. The first card you've got is the heart, and the heart is beautiful because it brings happiness and harmony and peace. So if you're just about to retire, then you've almost got what you wish for. Okay, you'll get that. And you've got the flower bouquet as well, and it's another really happy, lovely card because it rings a bell of happiness throughout your life. So those two things together are saying this is exactly the right time you need to be doing this thing. The last card you've got is the stars, and obviously stars come out at night. So they're saying to you, look, you may not be able to see exactly where you're going yet. And stepping into retirement is huge. It's huge. A lot of people think, oh my gosh, I'm going to be, I'm going to be bored, I won't have enough to do. As a retired woman, I can tell you, there's not a moment of the day you're bored. But the stars are saying, just keep going. This is divine guidance, all right? And it says, if the stars come along, you will be happy. So all these cards are about happiness. So I think that listen to what your financial guy is saying to you, but I think you've done exactly the right thing. So this is a really positive time for you to retire, mate.
Oh, I love that. Great
Mm.
news, Kathy. That was awesome. I love
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Really good. Cherie, you're so funny. Cherie's about to start yelling at her TV because the Sharks are about to play. And she said that she's still got her cough. Cherie, maybe the screaming isn't going to help. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's go to Andrew, actually, if possible. Andrew has said, oh, hold on. I just had you, Andrew. Where are you? Here you are. Andrew has said, liked and shared, recently I was told about a business partner, but I'm unsure what it will be in and who with, and is it related to my future love life? Oh, okay.
I don't know if this is a new business for you. I'm just going to have a quick look at something here. Look, you got the Wheel of Fortune. So
Excellent.
whatever this is, mate, this looks to be good. It doesn't mean you shouldn't do your due diligence, but it does look quite positive. But the stars, you've got the stars as well, and here we go. Or second reader in, or second or third person in, or always getting the repeat things going on again. So
Love
the
it.
stars are there, and they're saying this is guidance, maybe divine guidance, and it's asking you to step forward. I think it's the right time for you to do this. You've got the house as well. Now, ridiculously, I did shuffle these cards, and we've had two of the same ones come out again. The house in this situation, fortune and luck, money and love, all together. So yeah, this could be something about your future love life, because the
Oh,
last card you've got is the Clover. So we're talking about good luck there.
good luck. I love
So
that.
I would just say, though, don't take on too many things at once. First the business and then the love life. Don't go getting those two things mixed up.
Well said. I like that. Well said. Very good. Very good. You've got some feedback from Diane. Diane said, thank you. I'm having a lot of pain in my left shoulder. Thank you. So you were picking
Okay.
up on that. So you were right.
Yeah.
Because you're an empath, so you got that. And
Yeah.
then Graceful from YouTube said, thank you so much, Terri. I'm gonna need that advice. You are always on point, and I love your
Oh,
readings. Many thanks.
thank
Oh, I love,
you.
isn't
That's
Graceful
lovely.
lovely? Yeah, Graceful's from
She is.
YouTube. Yeah, so
Oh, is she?
Graceful's,
Wow.
yes, Graceful's from YouTube. So I don't actually see Graceful on the Facebook stream. It's on a YouTube stream.
Hmm.
And they've always got really nice things to say. So thank you, Graceful. And on that note,
Fabulous.
let's give you a little bit more feedback from Kathy saying, thank you so much, Terri. I'm really looking forward to the next chapter in my life.
Wonderful.
Isn't that
Wonderful. And I
wonderful? I
think she
love
should.
that.
Yeah.
I think
It's
that's
great.
great.
It's a
Yeah, I
great
think,
time, mate. Great time.
well, I think you said something that I really liked when you said, sometimes when people retire, they get worried about being bored. And you said
Mm.
something, I really loved it when you said, there's so much to do, you're never going to get bored.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
And
loved
in
it.
fact, one of my school friends, Sue McCorriston, I hope she's watching. I can't see the stream at the moment of people on there, but she was, oh my gosh, I'm going to be bored. I said, well, look, why don't you just start with 2 days off a week? And that only lasted a few weeks. And she realized that, hey, you're not bored staying at home. There's
You're not
just
bored.
a million things to do, a
Yeah.
million things to do.
Yeah, well, I loved how you said that. That was so true.
Mhm.
Actually, let's give you some more feedback from Andrew. He said, sounds amazing and very exciting. Thank you, Terri and Harry. Yay.
Yay.
Awesome.
I've
Awesome.
read
Okay,
for
well,
him before. His face looked familiar. I think I have read for him
I
before.
think you have. He's lovely. And
He's a frequent flyer here.
yeah, that's true. Well said. Well said. All right, hold on. Let me just take that one off. We just did that one. Okay, let's go to, I'm going to go to, hi, Dana or Dana. How are you? Good to see you. We've picked you. We are going to ask for Dana or Dana. Hi, I've liked and shared. Have I got the unit I applied for? Ooh, good question.
Okay, I'm just going to go and do a quick yes no on that one to start with.
Oh, that's a good.
Yes, that's a yes.
Oh,
Okay,
it's a yes.
and you see that it's a wands card. Now, wands to me are like walking sticks. They're about forward progress. So this one is saying to you, as it's a 6 of wands. See, he's up on his horse and he's ready to go. looking towards the future. So it's an action card without being crazy. The horse isn't rearing up or anything, but it's about finding the solutions and finding harmony. And it says you've earned all of your successes. So this sounds like it's the right time and the right place for you, Dana. So best of luck with it. It looks positive. It looks positive.
Love
Yeah.
that. Good news, Dana.
And you've got the heart as well. So
I
yes,
love it.
looks
I love it. I
positive.
love it. I love it. Now, of course, because we aren't streaming on the feed, you won't see the write-up that normally accompanies our video, which means you won't be able to just click on the website. So I'm going to do my best to continuously tell you who is on. So the website is psychictvinternational.com. As I said, you can't click it in the feed because there is no write-up with our video because we aren't streaming like we normally do. However, I can tell you who is on. If you would like to call up someone, again, the number in Australia is 029071 0199, and the international number is +61 488 25177. Right now, we have Amazing Grace on pin 9888. We have Blessed Beth on pin 9150. We have Brooklyn the Medium on pin 9905. We have Jag from the UK on pin 9160. And we have Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. So they're all available for you right now to take your call. Okay, let's go to another one. Let me just take that one off because we've done that one. Okay, let's go to Kiana. Kiana, like loved and shared, would love a mediumship reading. Would love to connect with my mum, please, or Pop, or even both if they come through. Much love. So either her grandfather or her mother.
Look, I've got I do have a couple of people around you. I don't know if Pop had some issues up here or was just starting to get some dementia, but there's a little sense there I've got of really being unsteady on my feet. They've also got someone here, and I'm really sick in my stomach, so I don't know whether it was problems with being able to eat. But there is there's a chest issue as well. So I do think I've got a couple of people here. Mum's showing me, she's showing me a favourite bag. I don't know if you've got a bag of hers that she particularly loved or one that you use, but she's showing it to me, and she wants you to use it more. I don't know why she's so keen on this bag. But the grandfather figure, look, I really do get some bad issues in the stomach. I don't know if it's a stomach cancer from anyone, but they're telling me it's the grandfather in particular. It's about exercise. He wants you to move more. I don't know if he had issues in the chest or issues in the heart, but it's about moving more. They want you to move, is what they're saying. Move. You need to move. So I don't know whether it's a physical move or in a moving location idea, or whether it's you've got to physically start moving yourself. But they're definitely there with you, okay? And there's a few of them around you. So listen in. I'm getting the listen from Mum. So listen in for signs that she's around. That could be music, all right? So they are there, definitely there with you.
Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Kiana. And Dana has come back saying, thank you. I love you guys. Have a great night. Oh, we love you back, darling.
Thank you,
She's always so lovely. If we could do, I think, Cherie, please, because Cherie is in the middle of watching her Sharks game. So let's do Cherie now, just in case she's just in the middle of her screaming. Cherie, I love you, Cherie, so much. Cherie has said, loved and shared. Is there anything for hubby and myself with our 24th wedding anniversary coming up on Monday? Or anything from Spirit would also be fine. I love it.
Look, interestingly, you've got the side there. The side's a cutting tool, and it really does talk about decisions that have to be made. So if you two are tossing up a big decision between the two of you, I'm just going to say, and he's probably not going to agree with this, but you got the woman card there, and the woman card says, only the woman can say to what she will amount. So. So he's got to maybe pay a little more attention to what you're asking for. But there is definitely an opportunity there for you. I don't know what kind of opportunity is coming up for your wedding anniversary, but you've got the fox, and the fox takes an opportunity when they see it. So if you've been wanting to make a decision on something and can't quite get to it yet, know that the situation is coming up where you will be presented with it, and that is the time, because it can't be avoided at that stage. So yeah, so you're the boss here, mate. So
I love it.
whatever you want to do.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Cherie, make sure you call the shots. I love it. Cherie knows this. She's one of my favorite people. And a big happy anniversary to you and your husband.
Yeah, 24 years. That's amazing.
24 years is amazing. I wonder what that is. You know how they say anniversaries are a different thing? Like I wonder what 24 years
Someone will
is.
have to Google it.
Someone has to find out what 24-year
Someone has to
anniversary
Google
is. Because you know how there's some year it's gold, some year it's this, some year it's there's always something. I wonder what 24
Paper,
years is.
yeah,
Yeah,
all
there's
kinds of
paper,
things.
all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Interested to
Yeah.
know what 24 years is. Cherie, let me
No.
know. Cherie, what is the 24-year? What's the gift meant to be? Is it paper? I don't think it's paper, but
Paper is, I think, first anniversary.
yeah, that's the first one, isn't it? Yeah, I thought it was first or second. Yeah, I think it's first.
It'd be a whole library then for 24, wouldn't it?
It might be. It might be. I like that. All right, let's go
She gets the two.
I love it. I love that, how you said that, Terry. Let's see, random pick. Oh, Jocelyn. Hey, Jocelyn. That was a good random pick. How are you doing? Jocelyn has said, I've liked and shared. Hi, Harry, and hi, Terry. What is the next real change in my life? Or what do I need to do to align with it? And what do I need to do to align with it? Thank you kindly. Good question.
Be courageous. That's what I'm asking you to do. You've got the key here. This is your first card. This is an amazing card, obviously, because it has a special plan, and it's to help you no matter what your wish is. So if you ask for it, you shall receive it. So what do you want the next big change to be? This is for you to, and when you look at these things that I want to change in my life, just look at one thing at a time, okay? Don't get yourself overwhelmed with too many things. So what's the most important thing to change at the moment for you? Is it a job? Is it where you're living? Whatever you do, you've got love and harmony on your side. So this is lovely, but you also have the coffin card. Yes, I know that sounds bad, but it's not quite as bad as it seems. As with the death card in tarot, they're far more frightening than they actually are. So with this one in particular, it says, look out for the coffin, it brings sickness or death. Yes, I know that sounds bad. And it says, if you're not careful, courage, wealth, and health will all breathe their last breath. Now, the important thing to note there is courage will breathe its last breath if you don't step out and try and do it. So don't, the coffin card is all about death and rebirth as well. So it's presenting you with an opportunity here. You've got the key. Be courageous. Go through the door and do that thing that you really want to do. Stop talking about it. It's really time. And I mean in the next few months.
Wow.
To make that change. Next 3 months.
Love that. That's awesome. Good news.
Make it big and make it count, Jocelyn.
And courageous. I love that. Awesome. AM, can you do me a massive favor? Can you just let me know if the same people are logged in? Just because obviously because we're not streaming on the feed, I can't just press the website like I normally do in the write-up. So if you could just let me know, that'd be amazing. Okay. Let me see. I've got you some feedback from Kiana. Kiana said, thank you. For some reason, she only saw half of it, so she'll have to rewatch. All right, perfect. Just try and find the video, though, because obviously we're not streaming, so it's a little bit different, but I'm sure you'll be able to manage. She said about her pop had an aneurysm, and
okay, that's on the head. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. And she said she does need to move both house and exercise, so both.
Okay,
and you were saying, I remember you were saying physically
the movement was really strong. Yeah,
you were getting that. So she has to move physically in terms of a house, but also in terms of physical exercise. And she's sorting out her little one. Oh, I love that, Kiana. God bless you, darling. Love that. Okay, let me just have a look. Yep, so same psychics are logged in. So again, because we're not streaming on the feed, I'm just going to give you the website, the numbers, and all of that. Hoo-ha. Basically, the website is psychicterriinternational.com. The phone numbers in Australia 0290710199. International number worldwide is +61 48825177. Right now, you've got Amazing Grace on pin 9888. You've got Blessed Beth on pin 9150. You've got Brooklyn Medium on pin 9905. You've got Jag from the UK on pin 9160. And you've got Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. All available for you to take your call. Okay, amazing. Let's see who we can go to next. I'm going to go to, Jaden Jason. How are you? Okay. Hi, Harry and Terry. Loved and shared. Oh, we love you. Are there any messages from our son Levi that passed away in May of last year? Wow, it's nearly a year. I've been getting a lot of signs lately, and I'm missing him so much. Thank you.
Mm.
Oh,
Look, I don't want to get into any detail about how he passed, but I am getting some signs about his passing, some physical signs. But to me, there's impact involved. The signs are really important. You know, it's for example, with me, my when I don't get messages from my family because it's too hard when you're own, because you second guess yourself. So don't second guess yourself. Just if you hear it, just listen to the thing that pops into your head, and don't try to make any sense of it. Okay, because your smart brain will just take over from you, and you'll go, oh no, that can't be right, but whatever, But with my father, it's Glenn Campbell songs.
are you kidding?
So no, and strangely, my niece passed as well, and when she passed, she had a particular song at her funeral that she loved, and one day, out of the blue, this song comes on, sung by Glenn Campbell just
Oh,
before he died. It was a
wow.
modern song. So
Wow.
whenever that pops up, I know it's the two of them together.
Yeah.
So trust that thing. Trust that thing.
Oh,
And it could
beautiful.
be new stuff too. Like I heard a new Nick Cave song. It popped up on my feed for no particular reason the other day, and it was Wichita Lineman that was sung by Glenn
Oh,
Campbell.
you're
So
kidding.
no, and I've just taken off my Nick Cave t-shirt, in fact, a few minutes ago. But that is something that well, not only but I would listen to and love. So
Mhm.
listen in for those signs. Don't try to work them too hard. If you feel it, you feel it. And if it's the music, then just enjoy it when it comes up, and really, really just listen close. But he is around. He's
I
definitely
love
around
that.
you. And I got this card jump out just as I was moving them to. It's the Magician. So
Mm.
know that there is a bit of magic around. Okay, don't second guess it, and ask him to come and leave you more messages. Ask him in your dreams or just before you go to sleep.
Oh,
Okay.
that was beautiful. Thank you, Jade and Jason. I love you guys. Oh, Cherie's come back saying sharks haven't started yet. However, yes, I'm definitely the boss in the house. I love that. And she goes, I will definitely get my way. I love that. And look what
It's
she
not my
said.
fault.
Look what she said. She said, and the 24th year gift is opal. Now, opal is my
Oh,
favorite. My opal is actually my favorite stone. I
nice.
love opals. I'm obsessed
Yeah,
with them. And
a
I love
nice
them.
big black opal would be lovely.
Oh, I know, but I feel I love opals because for me they represent Australia so much because it's so
Oh,
Australian.
absolutely.
They're
Yeah.
so Aussie, and I love that.
Mm,
Um,
mm,
but they're just so magical, and I've always loved them. So isn't it amazing that that's the gift for the 24th year? I did
mm.
not know that.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it, that something so exquisite can come out of like the
The ground.
wild sort of, yeah, but also such a wild and inhospitable sort of territory as is
Cuba
out in the desert
Pedy,
there.
Lightning Ridge. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
unbelievable. Do you know, I
yeah.
was going to go to, I can't remember, I think it was Cuba Pedy actually, because I think they do black opals more in Lightning Ridge. And I was going to go to the Cuba Pedy one in South Australia, and I didn't do it. I can't remember what happened, but something didn't align. But I wanted to go because, it's just so interesting,
I
even though
really
it's,
want to go too.
oh, same.
I want to
Like
stay in one of those underground hotels as well.
right? Because you have to, because it's sort of like cool there because it's so hot
Mm,
otherwise.
mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
I just think it's just so magical. I love that it comes from Australia. I feel like it's so
Yeah.
special.
Yep.
Alrighty, let's see. I think we've got some feedback for you from Jocelyn. Jocelyn said, "Thank you, Terry, for the amazing reading. Definitely need to be more courageous." So that made sense.
Mm-hmm.
And lots of love to you, Harry and Terry. Isn't that beautiful?
Thank you.
Love that, love that, love that. Oh, Melissa from YouTube would love to go as well. Melissa, I agree. I think it's just amazing. It really is.
Mm,
Speaking of Melissa, let's pick Melissa, and she's from
why not?
YouTube. She's
Why
from
not?
She's from New Zealand. So she's from
Mm.
New Zealand, and she said, "Has she got any messages from passed over loved ones, please?" And thank
Well,
you.
kia ora to you, and I hope you're having a lovely time over there in New Zealand today. Um, yeah, let's see. There is a grandmother that has got a huge head of steam up here and is pushing, pushing, pushing straight to the front. To me, it feels like it's mother's mother, because I'm getting mother, mother, mother. I don't know if there's your mother and her mother, but there's definitely a very strong woman getting right up to the front of the queue there.
Mm.
Um, She's also showing me a suitcase. Are you moving too? We seem to be getting quite a bit of moving tonight, or going on holidays. If you've got to pack your bags and go somewhere, she needs you to go somewhere. So if it's something that you've just been talking about forever, now's the time to do it. Okay. So
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
So whatever you've been putting off, she's pushing you. So do it.
I love that. I think you'll
Yeah.
like that, Melissa, because it sounds like I think that makes sense. Because I mean, I'm sure Melissa will come back and say something, but I think that makes sense because I saw something else she wrote, I think. But yeah, I think that was good, Terry. Good.
Oh,
All
good.
right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So let's go to Jen, our beautiful Jen. How are you, Jen? Jen has said, I've liked and shared. Hi, Harry and Terry. I've been looking at some houses. A lot of
Uh-huh.
movement, Terry.
And this is tonight's theme. It's come up like, in almost everything we've done so far.
Unbelievable.
We get these themes all the time. It's so kooky.
It's so unbelievable. So
Yeah.
so she's looking at some houses and would love to know which area she'll be moving to her dream house. She's got house number 1, 2, 3, or 4. So I wonder if that means the numbers of the houses are 1, 2, 3, or 4. It could be house
Or
numbers.
whether she's got 4 houses picked out or 4 areas picked out,
Exactly.
and they relate to those areas. Let us know, Jen. We're just
Yeah.
but
I wonder,
let me just toss out 4 cards here and
or it
see what
could
the
be what
4
you just
cards
said.
say.
Could be what you said. It might not be the house number. It might be the area. It could be like she's picked like 1, 2, 3, or 4, and it could be that, Terry.
House number 1, I would say no to. You've got the cross there, and the
She said,
cross means
she said
sorry.
area. She's just come back saying areas. The areas.
Oh,
So there are
beautiful.
4 areas, and she's sort of called them 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Good.
Okay,
Okay.
go for it.
Area 1, not at the moment. You've got the cross there. The cross is the suffering man. All right. So it says the closer the cross, the quicker you'll see an end to your loss. So if you can get in there really, really reasonably priced, then it may be a good idea. But to me, this is about a burden. Okay. The suffering man. And you may pay too much for something in there. Okay. Area 2, you've got the man. Now, I like the man when it comes to this area because the man card is the one, these are hundreds of years old, these cards, both these and the tarot. The man card generally represents that one that's going to push forward and make the decisions. And this is you, Jen. So listen to your own counsel here and trust your gut. Okay, because the lesson of the day is listen to what the man has to say. So listen to that part of you that is the one that's making the decisions. So if you get a gut feel that isn't right, then it's not right. All right. Area 3 looks fabulous. Okay.
I
You've got
like
the
that.
goldfish. The goldfish are about prosperity and finance and all these really good things. And also with the goldfish in Asian culture, it's all about luck. It's all about luck. So that could be a really lucky area for you. Area 4, though, you've got the book. Now, the book says, unlock the secrets it might hide and you might turn misfortune's tide. So there's either something that you should be avoiding in that area, or there's something that you will find out. If you buy this one, there's something you'll find out afterwards that may not be so good. It may be an extra burden to you. So just remember those 4 things. But to me, area 3 looks the best so
I
far.
love that.
Yeah.
I love that, Jen. That's amazing. But it's
Good luck with
unbelievable.
it, Jen.
I know, it's unbelievable how there's that theme again, and definitely good luck, darling.
Travel moving.
Travel and moving. Melissa from YouTube came back saying thank you with kisses and a love heart, which I love. And she's asked another question, but what I'll do, Melissa, if you could save that one for next week, that'd be great.
I want to know now.
It's about a message from a friend of hers, Travis, who was a lifeguard in Australia. And I don't like to double. Double.
No, you're the boss here.
I don't like to double on
don't
the
you
one
listen
night.
to me.
Yeah, no. No, we love you, Terry. You can, and to be fair, you come up with good ideas. So most things I would agree anyway.
Well, your lips to God's ears, mate.
I love it. I
I do get a little bit ambitious with my plans, yes.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that. You can. You can.
Well, let me tell you, while you're looking for the next one, my
Please.
big ambitious plan now is that now I've got 2 knees that work and haven't worked for about 20 years.
Right.
I'm going to do the Kokoda track.
Oh, good on you, Terry.
So that's 100 hard Ks.
That's a
So
huge
yeah,
goal.
so I've given myself 18 months. So folks, if you've got a dream, then go for it. Do it. It doesn't matter how long it takes you, but I'll be 66 next year, or 66 or 67 when I do it.
That's pretty
So, and
inspiring.
it's not too late. So dream big and go for it, guys.
I think that's really well said, and I think if you can take something from what Terry just said, it's never too late, and I think that
Never
was
too late.
beautifully said. And you know, you're a good testament to that, actually, because not only are you saying it's never too late age-wise, but also you've just had the 2 knee replacements,
Yes.
and you know, you're thinking, well, you know, I've got new knees now, might as well
Mhm.
do what I
can I
want.
do with them? Yeah.
Yes,
But I
that's
didn't
brilliant.
start doing this professionally until I was 53. So
Amazing.
again, it's never too late to do those things that are in your heart.
Amazing, Terry. Amazing.
Mm.
I think why a lot of people also resonate with you is I mean, put aside that you're gifted and you're great at what you do. I think you are very I want to use the word relatable.
Mhm.
Relatable. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think there are people out there that hear what you say. Even I'm listening to, and I'm thinking, yeah, like people can relate to that. And I think that's really special. So yeah, that's
Thank you.
awesome. No, I love it. I was really happy to have you on, actually. Okay,
Oh,
let's
brilliant.
go to I love it. You know I adore you.
I know, my darling.
Oh, good. I hope you know. I hope you know. I was honestly, when we had the video issue last week, I'm not even joking. Anne-Marie and I were trying to fix it after, and we couldn't do it. And then we figured it out, and I thought, thank God, because I really wanted to see Terry. So I'm
And
really
here
happy
we
it
are.
worked. Yeah, exactly.
And
then here we are.
you didn't even turn up for my last one.
No, I think
Where were you?
when were you
It was
on
only
last?
a few weeks ago because I had to swap it because of my last operation. Yeah.
That's why I was looking forward to having you on, because
Mm.
because I swapped it and you swapped. There was a thing, and that's why I'm like, oh, I need to see her because the video. Yeah, that's
Now
it.
we got the band back
We
together.
got it. We got it. We got it. By the way, Jen said that you look way too young to be in your 60s. I agree, though.
Thank you.
I do
She's
agree.
the president of my fan club.
Yes, she's great. She's great. Speaking of Jen, she's come back saying, oh, look at this, Terry. She said, oh my God, Area 3 is my dream area. My best friend lives there. And
Prosperity.
Area 4 is where the ex lives.
Well, that is worthy of lying down avoiding. That's why the secrets are nasty in the Area 4.
Totally.
No, don't
Makes
go there.
sense. And then
Area 3.
she goes, thank you so much, Terry. You've made my night. Isn't that unbelievable?
Fabulous.
Isn't
Fabulous.
that funny? I mean, amazing. But yeah,
Mm.
Area 3, Jen, Area 3.
Area
Alrighty.
3.
Okay, so Jade and Jason also have come back saying, thank you so much. Levi passed away at the home, and I've been getting his songs in the car.
There we go.
That's
There
why
we
you were
go.
talking about the songs.
Yep, absolutely. Really important stuff.
Levi's songs were See You Again by Charlie Puth and Riding with the Horses.
Oh,
Isn't that
no,
just
look,
beautiful?
and expect the randomness of it is what I love. I
Oh,
mean, I adore Nick Cave. I went to see him twice when he was out here this year in concert. And, for him to suddenly turn up on somebody else's album doing Wichita Lineman, which is an old Gun Campbell song, I mean, these are the things that they pull together to
totally.
say to you, listen, here I am. I'm around. I'm
Totally.
around you. So really trust in it. Trust in it.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Janie. Hey, Janie, how you doing, darling? Janie has said, liked and shared. Evening, Terry and Harry. I was bullied by my last employer. Will I ever get justice? Oh, darling.
See, this is a really tough thing. I've been bullied in a job, and
Horrible.
yeah, and it's soul destroying. You've got the Wheel of Fortune there, which means things are turning for you. Sometimes, mate, it's not a yes or a no card. This is really a maybe card, and it all depends on you. Do you want to step backwards, or do you just want to leave that behind? Because sometimes trying to get justice it sucks the life out of you. I went through this myself. I had a very bad bullying incident, and it was so painful that I just physically could not go back and fight anymore.
Wow.
And I'm really glad to have walked away from it, because I walked away with my own soul, and knowing that whatever they were doing is, that's their problem now, not my problem. So I would walk away. You've got the man here. So the man is saying to you, you know what? The lesson of the day, what's the lesson that you've learned from that? Do you want to get back involved in that and have the life sucked out of you again? No. You've got the clover, sorry, you've got the lilies there. And the lilies, it says, if the lilies are at your head, you walk where virtue treads. Now, that's what you should be doing, walking the virtuous path. You don't need to fight anymore if you've been fighting all those years, or however long it's been. If you do, you've got a mountain, mate, a mountain to climb. And it will be, as I said, it'll suck the mountain off you, because it says the closer the mountain, the closer the enemy. When he comes along, his power will be strong. Alrighty. So walk away is what I'm hearing. And once you do, this is what you've got. This is the tree. And the tree is beautiful because it says the tree will do you good. It'll help you stay healthy. Okay. And there are many trees, which means that you will soon reach your goal. And that is to live without carrying this stuff around. Okay.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Thank you, Janie, darling, and sending you love. And I'm
Best
so
of
sorry
luck.
to hear that. Yeah. And obviously, Terri, you were saying you've experienced something similar, so it's not nice.
Very bad. Very bad.
Oh, that's terrible. It's
Yeah.
I think it's always a bad situation, but I think it's worse when it happens to people who are good people and it's unjustified. You know how sometimes there are conflicts and you can say, okay, well, there's a conflict, but to people who are bullied, that it's just no justification in it. I think that's when it's like even worse. You know what I mean? Like it's terrible. Yeah.
Yeah. Walk
Wow.
away. Walk
No,
away.
good advice, darling. All right, hold on. Anna's granddaughter will be 1 on Tuesday.
Aww.
Do you know, Terri, I remember when Anna's granddaughter was just born. Like, I mean, it feels like it was yesterday. And she came on the live and she said, "Oh, my new grandbaby has just been born," and we were saying congratulations. And I was always asking about the grandbaby, and she would say, "Oh, she's now 3 months, or she's now 6 months, or now she's crawling," or she was updating us sort of, every few weeks. And now she's going to be 1. Happy birthday!
She'll be walking and talking in a few minutes, mate.
Isn't that unbelievable? Happy birthday, Anna, to your darling granddaughter who's going to be 1. Amazing. All right, actually, can we go to Nita? Nita, good to see you, darling. Nita, what's Nita's question? Hi, Harry and Terri, I've liked and shared. Would love to know if I will travel to Queensland soon, please. Thank you.
Ooh. And who wouldn't want to travel to Queensland soon? I'd love to get in the car and just head there.
Yeah, Queensland's
That'd
amazing.
Be nice. Especially when, the cold weather is just sort of heading towards us.
Yeah, it's approaching, yeah.
I think not quite soon. Okay, not as soon as you might hope. I've just got the devil card here. So the devil card is just saying to you that you're bound up with something at the moment. There's some bondage there. So I would suggest that something needs to be balanced out first. So whatever's going on, whether it's a work thing or a travel thing or whatever, we're traveling again. Here we are traveling again. I would say that look, let me just have a quick look here. Look, I think it's after 3 months. I don't think it's within the next couple of months. Okay. Because you've got the stars there, so you don't quite know when you're going to go. You've got the coffin card, and that says, just be careful and be courageous. So there's feels like something you've got to work through first to get there. But once you work through that, you've got the moon card, and it says what will happen with the moon. It'll happen very soon. So to me, it's probably 3 months away. Okay.
Amazing. That's awesome. Good news. I've got a friend in Queensland right now, and I was thinking, oh, that's such a great place to be.
Yeah, it would be lovely.
Wouldn't it? Janie came back saying, "Thank you, Terri. Yes, I have walked. I finally have peace. You are so right, Terri. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole again. Thank you again.
Not worth it.
Okay.
Walk away with your soul and your dignity, mate."
So she totally got it. Wow. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go to hello, and Antoinette. I love that name. Antoinette has said, "Hello, Terri and Harry. I've liked and shared." Thank you, darling. Are there any messages for me tonight? I'm curious about changes on the work front. Thank you.
See, again. Movement.
Isn't
Yeah.
it?
You know, this is a really interesting time for you, Antoinette, because what you've got here, the first thing that comes up is the clouds card. Now, the
Mm,
clouds card doesn't mean that you're fogged in and you can't quite see forward. What this means is that there are shining clouds and they're going to shower you with happy rain. So it's giving you a cleansing here. It's saying to you, okay, what's happening? This is time for a fresh start. And whatever you do, there's going to be a mountain to climb. Now, this isn't a bad mountain.
mm.
Okay, there's no trees blocking your way. There's no huge rocks. There's no impediments. It's a big climb. So if you've got something that you want to move into where you'll actually be learning a lot, there's a mountain to climb, but it's not a bad mountain because you've got the lilies with you as well, and this is a virtuous thing. So it's saying to you, if you really want to do this, then tread where the lilies are showing you. Do it from the right place. Don't do it just to sort of just for the money or just for something else. You put your heart into it.
I love that. I love how you
Mm.
said that. Thank you, Antoinette. That was well said. Cherie needs strepsils. The game isn't helping her throat.
Oh dear.
You might need a soother, a throaty, and a strepsil,
Yeah.
Cherie. I love that.
And a glass
Um,
of wine.
and you know what? She'll probably need all of it. She'll need all of it. She'll need all of it.
Indeed.
Cherie's
Indeed.
amazing. Do you know what we have to do? We do need to get that special show happening where we have a guest join us again. I've got to work out when to do that. I've got to be Terry, are there any like big things coming up? We just had Easter. What's the next thing coming up? Like
Oh,
a
the next
public
thing.
holiday, or
What,
like a
Anzac Day? Anzac
Anzac
Day
Day?
next week. Yeah, that's a big thing.
That's
It's
a
a
big
really
thing.
big thing now, and particularly with all the stuff going on about Ben Robert Smith. I'm not going to prefer my opinion here, but it is a very strong one. I was a military girl for a very long
I was
time.
about to say you were,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, but it is certainly bringing things to the surface there that people might not have thought about for a long time. I mean,
Yeah.
Anzac Day, yeah, hey, we've got a public holiday, we've got a day off. But now, with this in the highlights, it'll show you what soldiers do, and
They do a
how they've
lot.
fought for
I
you and your
mean,
country.
I
So
agree.
that's to me, it's a really big thing. And I think that people may learn some lessons or hear some stuff that they may not have previously even thought about because we're so far away now
True.
from the big world wars that they probably don't think that stuff like this goes on. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's really important. Pray for your soldiers out there if you're praying type of people, and listen to what's going on, because I think there's some really salient lessons in there about what our politicians are doing and what we feel in our heart about things like this.
Yeah, no, I think that was well said actually. And
There ended
and
the lecture.
And I think
Sorry.
no, I think that was well said. And I
Mm.
think you know what, I think actually the next thing is probably, I think I'll probably do a Mother's Day thing. I think because Mother's Day's in
Oh, that'd be
May.
sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. We'll do a Mother's Day thing, yeah, because
Yeah.
I think you're right with Anzac Day coming up. I think that is significant in terms of really recognizing how much our soldiers do for us. And I agree,
Mm.
not to talk about it in an open forum, and I won't. But I think
Yeah.
you and I might have the same. I have a feeling because
Quite
I
possibly.
agree because I mean, I mean, they do so much. Like it's just
Mm.
Anyway, I get it. I get it totally.
Mm.
All right, let's just see if I can. Oh my gosh, we've got to pretty much wrap up the show. I can't. Where did the time go?
Can we squeeze one more in?
Terry, let me see, maybe. But
It's a
before
good,
I
this
do,
could be 2 hours for us.
yeah, no, an hour's not enough.
Not enough.
Before I do that, I'm just going to give you some feedback.
Yes.
Nita, thank you so much, Terry and Harry. That is so wonderful and something to really look forward to in the next few months. Love that. Antoinette said, "Thank you, Terry. I may need to move in the new role, but it requires a lot of learning as it's
That's the
completely
mountain you've got
new."
to climb.
That's the
That's the
mountain.
mountain. Hmm.
Okay, that's the mountain. And she goes, maybe
But
I
there are no
shouldn't.
impediments. Yeah.
Yeah, because look what she's written. She goes, maybe I shouldn't let that worry me too much.
Don't let it worry you. Enjoy the
Yeah.
climb. The view. Remember the view you'll get from the top once you go, oh my gosh, look at I got through that. Where am I going to go next? You'll be able to look at and see the place you want to head to next.
Oh,
So
I
this
love
is
that.
this is the start of a life-changing couple of months for you.
Oh, I love that. I think that's beautiful. Really, really, really good. All right, you know what? Let's wrap up with let's do Anna. Can you pull a card for Anna, our beautiful Anna
Yeah.
Abreu, and her granddaughter, who is going to be one on Tuesday? Just a general message card for Anna.
Okay, let's just. Oh, I don't know.
Which card
I'm
do you want to
torn.
use?
I'm
Yeah, I know.
torn.
Which one do you want
I'm
to
torn.
use?
You know what? I'm going to do both. Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh, well, we've got the magician. So how wonderful for you to get the magician. This is lovely. This is all about power and creating your own power and self-confidence too. So you've probably got a lot of stuff there that you can teach that little girl.
Mhm.
But the other thing I love about it is that he can make anything happen that he wants. And so use your creativity. Like you don't have to do things the same way as everyone else. So if you've
Mm.
got one of those kooky ideas out there that you want to do, then go for it. And in fact, there's the message from the Lenormand deck. It's the card, the coffin card saying, be courageous. So be
Wow.
courageous and make stuff up and you'll have the time of your life doing it.
Do you know, I think that's good for Anna because Anna is always doing things like for other people and for the family
Yeah,
and I think it would be good for her to do something for her. So I
yeah.
think that's a good card for her. I think she'll love that. So there you go, my darling Anna.
But
Terri,
use your creativity, mate. It's like there's a huge amount of creative intent there. So like really just, all those crazy things that you go on in your head, pull them out and do them.
love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Terri, thank you so much for joining us. It is always such a pleasure to have you. We adore you.
My pleasure too. Thank
Um,
you.
Terri, when do you log into the phone lines, just so I know?
Well, I've had some real problems here at my house
I
with
mean, I don't,
reception. I have
and you
I
also
have
had
the
new
worst
knee
phone
replacement.
reception here in Balmain of all time. So I'm trying to get that sorted.
That's
So I
fine.
can't really, it all depends
All
on the
right.
time of the day
Well,
and what the
just
reception's like. So you
we'll let people
generally, I
know.
would say in the afternoons is probably the
Okay,
best bet for me.
perfect. And I'm sure Terri will let people know on her social media when
And
she does
well,
get a chance. Her pin is
definitely.
9119 if you ever do want to connect with her in the future. But she'll be back on the show in no time, I hope. And we'll see you soon.
Okay, my love, I'll
Thank
stay
you,
on tonight for a
gorgeous.
little bit. We seem to be getting some reception here, so I'll stay on.
Oh, okay, perfect. So you might be able to call
Okay.
Terri. Her pin is 9119. Let me just write that 9119. So you can maybe give Terri a call on pin
Yes,
9119.
please do.
Amazing. Terri, I'll see you soon.
Thanks, darling. Thanks for
Looking forward
sharing,
to it. Bye,
everyone.
gorgeous. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. What a terrific show, as always. We love having Terri on. She's always a delight. And it was really good to have you all join us. And I know that it was probably hard to find us because we didn't get to stream as we normally do on the feed, but it was really important that we fixed the video, and we have. So thank you so much for your patience and for, of course, joining us. Thank you all who have tuned in, and for all of your messages. Now, for those of you who would like to speak to somebody on the phone, let me just double check who is still logged in, because obviously we don't have the write-up, so I'll have to manually do it. Let me just go on. The phone numbers in Australia. Okay, hold on. So psychictvinternational.com is the website. The phone number in Australia is 0290710199, and our international number worldwide is +61 488825177. We've got Amazing Grace on pin 9888. We've got Jag from the UK on pin 9160. We have Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. And we may be able to get Terri on pin 9119. So definitely give one of them a call and have a one-on-one reading over the phone. You'll love it. They're all terrific. And obviously you saw Terri. She was absolutely brilliant. And I know all of you got so much from tonight. So thank you all so much. Tune in next Saturday. Of course, same time, same place, 5 o'clock Australian Eastern Time. I will see you next Saturday. And Sheree, I'm really glad to hear that you guys have scored a goal. Amazing. Love it, love it, love it. Good night, everybody. And I will see you next Saturday at 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Time. Thank you so much and speak soon. Good night, everyone. Or good evening. Or have a nice dinner.